Hello, my intermediate students. That's my 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students. Today we're going to do a lesson on pattern. Now, we know that there are different types of patterns that can show up, especially in clothing, in geometry. In our art lessons, they give us a pattern they want us to finish. But today we're talking about pattern that is done in art. And so we're going to draw some hot chocolate. That's one of my favorite things this time of year, is to sit around and drink a big cup of hot chocolate. And so we're going to draw a little winter scene where you're sitting at a window with a cup of hot chocolate. And that mug you're going to design with a pattern on it. So your pattern can occur with line, or your pattern can occur with color, or your pattern could occur with shape. And sometimes it can be all three put together. I'm going to pull up some pictures I have here of some mugs, coffee mugs or hot chocolate mugs, and let you see some of the patterns. I really like this one right here. They did the pattern with line. This one is a pattern with both shape and color. That's pretty cool. These are cool. Look at those. Solid color on the bottom, line pattern on the top, and then the color's black all around it. Wow, look at this one. Very colorful. They're all rectangles and zigzag lines. That one's neat. Just be careful that you don't do something like one of these. Okay, because that's just a picture. We don't want a picture, we want a pattern. So when you design your mug, please make sure that you're putting an actual line, color, or shape pattern on it. So let's get the mug drawn and get our winter scene behind it. You always put your name at the top of your paper. I'm putting mine. You'll put yours. If you have lined paper, great. If you don't, no big deal. Use whatever you've got. That's the situation we're all in. If we're stuck at home, whether it be for snow or it's part of COVID, we want to make sure that we can use the supplies that we've got. I'm using a marker so you can see it, but you, of course, can use pencil, crayon, whatever you got. Put AT or Temple Hill. Tell me which school you're at, Austin Tracy or Temple Hill. And then put your grade on here. You're either a 4th grader, a 5th grader, or a 6th grader. This lesson's for all my intermediate students, okay? So I'm going to draw a line across here. You don't have to. I'm just kind of framing in what I want to do. So let's draw a horizontal line, a straight line that goes left to right. If you got lined paper, it helps you with that. Taper it in just a little bit, coming down here to the bottom. A little bit of curvature on the very bottom of it, so it looks a little rounded. Do a backwards C here for the handle, and a smaller one on the inside, and just like that we've drawn our cup or our mug. Now I'm going to do a little oval slight rainbow on the back, so we're kind of looking down so we can see what's inside there. So you may even want to color or draw that in brown for the hot chocolate so we could see that on the inside of the mug if you want to. You could even have a little steam coming off this if you wanted to show that it was hot. And let's do a line behind it to show that it's on a windowsill. And let's do a line in front of it. Now if I'm going too fast, pause the video. I've had to go really fast on these videos I'm typing today because the phone keeps ringing, the dog keeps barking, Alexa keeps telling me I've got a message. I'm like, just stop. Stop for a minute. Let's try to get this video done. So we've got our mug drawn. We're going to pretend it's on a table, and we're going to look outside of a window. Okay? So I'm going to draw a vertical line going this way behind my mug and a horizontal line. Well, that's a little wavy, but give me some grace. Let's pretend we're looking through a window that's got the 4 panes in it. Okay? So now I get to draw a scene outside. You can draw whatever's going on outside you want it to be. I'm going to pretend that I am at a ski lodge or a resort somewhere, and I am looking outside at tons of snow and pine trees everywhere, kind of like that, like a pine tree. And I'm going to pretend that out here somebody has built a snowman. I'm going to put a stick snowman in here. But you draw whatever you want out there, whatever's going to be outside your scene. If you want to pretend you're looking out at the ocean, draw a beach. If you want to pretend you're looking out at the city, draw some buildings out there, or cars, or whatever. But I'm going to pretend that I'm looking out on a snowy scene where somebody's built a snowman outside, but that I'm inside warm and toasty with my cup of hot chocolate, because that's one of my favorite pleasures, is for me to sit around and drink some hot chocolate. All right, you're going to decorate this mug now with pattern. You get to decide what it looks like. Is it going to be a line pattern? Is it just going to be colors, a color pattern in it? Or is it going to be shape? I'm going to do mine all line. So I'm going to draw diagonal lines going this way. Okay? And I'm going to make all of these slanting this way. And I'm going to make all these go this way. And I'm going to make the next side go down. But here's the great thing. Yours does not have to look like mine. You're going to decorate your own mug. Just make sure you're not just drawing a picture, that you're actually putting a pattern on your mug. And then if I have crayons, I can do a color pattern inside that as well. If you don't have crayons, no big deal. We're all just doing the best we can. I'll give you credit for it, even without it being colored. Now, if you just hit submit and in the comments tell me I did it, I'm going to give you credit. Not everybody has a camera. Not everybody has the ability to email me a picture. If you just say I did it, hit submit, I'm going to give you credit for the assignment. If you can take a picture and you want me to see it, I love to see your art. My email is on here and you can send it to me. So, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, I hope you are happy, healthy, well, and sitting around drinking a cup of hot chocolate. I'll see you guys later.